That's why we've asked travel preparedness expert Cheryl Nelson to be here, and she joins us now. Good morning to you. So let's start with air travel. What do people need to keep in mind beyond just arriving early? We hear about that all the time to avoid those long lines, but what else should we know?
Yeah, hi, Alex. Thanks so much for having me. I would just say, first of all, know which line you're supposed to go in. There's a lot of confusion sometimes. Am I pre-checked? Do I have clear? Do I go in the general lane? Also, make sure that pre-check number is on your reservation, because if it's not, you don't get to go in the pre-check line. Once you're in the line, please don't be that person who holds up the line. And what I mean is, if you are wearing something that you know is going to alarm, like your watch or maybe a belt, take that off in advance. If you think your shoes will alarm, go ahead and take those off as well. And then there is the water bottle. I'll admit, I've been guilty of this. I forget I have the water bottle in my backpack and it always alarms. You don't want to be that person, because you got to remember the 3-1-1 rule. So everything that you have that's liquid, gel, has to be 3.4 ounces or less. I know it sounds easy to do, but trust me, people forget about this all the time. And then finally, for air travel, pack your patience, because you have to think about this, that there may be delays. If you're flying early in the morning, that's your best bet. But once you go into the afternoon, we have thunderstorms to worry about, especially from the plains and points east to the East Coast. For this holiday weekend, thunderstorms can delay your travel. So I would just say, plan on being delayed, and that way, hopefully, you won't be as upset if your flight does get delayed.
Right. I always go for the early flights. I'm used to waking up early anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I like to get out, just don't deal with a whole lot of people at that one time. With AAA expecting more cars on the road this weekend than any time since it started tracking, are there certain days and times that might be a little bit better than others?
Yeah, it's interesting that you asked that, because you have to remember, and a lot of people are going to start traveling Thursday for Memorial Day, getting an early jump on the holiday weekend, or Friday, but there are some people still working. So you have to keep in mind the normal rush hour times may still be there. So you're going to have that traffic to contend with. So really, I would say if you want to leave Thursday or Friday, you got two options if you don't want a ton of traffic. Leave early, before 6 a.m., especially if you're going to be driving through a major metropolitan area, or try to wait until after 7 p.m. And I know that's not ideal for a lot of people. And if you don't want to do that, well, then again, you're going to have to pack your patience. But one thing that's key, and a lot of people forget to do this because many people rent cars for the holiday weekend, they forget to put an emergency kit in the vehicle. This is so important to have, because if you might need the jumper cables, maybe a flare, first aid kit, those types of things you want to have in your car, because if you get stuck for a while, you don't have water, you don't have snacks to eat, you don't have a cell phone charger, you got to think about all these things that might come in handy if you get stuck.
All right, so when it comes to Memorial Day travel, how does it differ from holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas? Here, I guess you're not really dealing too much with inclement weather necessarily, but it can still be a little dicey.
Yeah, I think from a weather standpoint, and as a meteorologist, I track all of this as well. And really, right now, you have to think about the thunderstorms, because this is something that I was checking the forecast going for the next several days. Again, the plains to the East Coast, we do have those chances of thunderstorms. So that could delay your travel. But you really also have to think about, too, a lot of people are going to beach destinations. So for Thanksgiving, everybody's going home to see family. Same thing for Christmas, typically. But right now, a lot of people are going to be heading south to those beautiful beaches for the holiday weekend. So, hey, maybe if you don't want traffic, maybe drive north. Maybe go in the opposite direction if you don't have your plans set in stone yet.
Or you know what? Light up the grill at home. That's what I do. Go to the pool in the neighborhood. Boom. Call it a day.
Oh, my gosh. Absolutely. And don't forget the sunscreen. You know how many people get burnt on Memorial Day?
I know, and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. All right, travel preparedness expert Cheryl Nelson, thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Alex.